Electric vehicles will never work for the trades. The trades just can't deal with them. They're not good enough and never will be. Oh wait, we may have found one that's already in use. Let's discuss that. I'm Brian. Welcome to Future Ozza. Howdy. Check
Hi.
it out. We're at the Ride and Drive event in Portland. Why don't you tell us who you are and what the heck we're doing?
Hi, I'm Trent Loris. I work for Electric Works, a small electrical contracting business in Southeast Portland, and I drive a 2022 Ford E-Transit for work.
Wait a minute. Do you mean this? So tell me what we're looking at here.
So this is the electric Ford Transit that they've offered. 2022 is the first model year, and they use the battery pack and the rear motor out of the Ford Mustang Mach-E.
So this small increase in your floor depth is your battery pack, and the motors are from the Mach-E.
Yep.
And inside, I'm going to guess, looks like a van. It's got tools, it's got racks, it's got the usual things. What made you choose electric?
For me, the biggest thing was fuel savings. Compared to a gas fan, this will save about $5,000 a year in fuel. For
$5,000 a year. How long do you plan to have it?
Until it stops driving.
So, realistically, 10 years?
I would say probably 10 to 15 years.
So, $50,000 to $75,000 in gas savings. In fuel savings.
Yeah, absolutely.
The range on this is what? Buck and a half? 150? What do you got?
Yeah, so this will do about 150. Ford's coming out this next model year with a bigger battery, and that one should do closer to 200. But for my needs, the 150 has been more than adequate.
So what did it cost?
This one was a leftover, and so I was able to get quite a bit off MSRP. So this one was just under $50,000 before the tax incentives.
And did you get a tax incentive?
I did. Because it's a commercial vehicle, I was able to get the full $7,500.
So this was $42.50 or $42.5.
Yes.
And you're going to save that much in gas in 8 years.
Absolutely.
Now, do you ever have a problem where the range is inadequate for what you're doing?
Not usually. I've never fast charged it. It's been more than enough for my day's use. Typically, I'll use maybe 50 or 60%, and that's if I'm really pushing it.
You're really pushing it because so much of what you do is local.
Absolutely.
Your customers are within the greater metropolitan area. Now, how long did it take you to find an electrician to come out and put in your level 2?
Well, that is the advantage to being an electrician. I was able to put that in myself.
Yeah.
Which it is fairly simple. But
so months is what you're saying, because
yeah.
My brother was going to come out in a couple of weeks 4 years ago, and he has since retired. But I've been getting it done anyhow.
Okay.
Any surprising benefits to this electric van that you hadn't considered?
They changed the rear suspension on these to independent rear suspension, and they ride a whole lot better, and they have a lot more load carrying capacity.
So because it's got, I assume the curb weight on this is a fair bit more than a gas equivalent. They've beefed up your suspension.
Yeah, it doesn't weigh a huge amount more, maybe 200 pounds or so.
Oh, that's it?
But
that's not a weight penalty at all.
Yeah, not too bad at all. I typically drive around with 1,200 to 1,400 pounds of payload all the time.
Wow. Guys, why are you not driving one of these for your work? Now, I get it. Some contractors say, oh, if I can't go 500 miles every single day, what am I even doing? And my question is, what are you doing? That's too much. Focus, yeah. I guess. Now, it's not, I suspect we'll see a next generation where it's purpose built and you don't have a big empty engine bay. Right. There's no frunk, but no one asked for one. So I guess that's good. Are there any drawbacks to it that you didn't consider?
For my use case, I haven't found any.
Wow.
It does everything I need it to do, and it's been really great so far.
It is, at the end of the day, a work truck. This is really going to have the same benefits and drawbacks as any other work van, right?
Absolutely.
I can't imagine what the little differences you'd be overlooking are, apart from the range being a little shorter and the cost of fueling up being substantially less. And if you do find that you need to go farther, maybe you're picking something up in Seattle, you can charge.
Absolutely. There's enough chargers in our area now that it's not a problem.
Okay. Well, I think that's kind of all we needed. What did we miss? What did we misunderstand? Yeah, I put a hood on because it's raining and it's the Northwest and it's a beautiful day in Portland. If you guys get a chance, you got to come out to one of these ride and drive events. We had 2 Cybertrucks here today. I will show that at the end of the video. 3. We had 3 Cybertrucks. I will show that at the end of the video because otherwise, how would you ever believe me? Because those, as you know, are only driven by the rich and famous, the celebrities, the Kim Kardashians, if you will. And that's not true. I know a bunch of people who own them. So what did we miss? What did we misunderstand? Would you use a van that's electric for your trade, or do you just still believe that the trades won't even use them, even though they already are? Let us know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, do the usual. Stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots after I show the other little clips from today. Is that a Cybertruck? It is. And you know what else we've got here? We've got a Cybertruck. And if I didn't know better, I'd say we got a Cybertruck. 3 Cybertrucks, one place. How cool is that?